Hey everyone, this is JC Uncle Jim. Welcome back to my channel. Today for my Southern Wisconsin playlist, I am here at Wilderness Campground Resort in Montello. Here to play just a world-class 18 holes. All of these are in the woods. You're not going to find an open shot anywhere in here. It's very difficult. If you're playing from the long tee pads to the long baskets, you're saying par is probably right around 1,000 rated score. So it's a very difficult course. You have to hit all your lines and stay on the fairways. It's the end of September, which is a great time to start playing because the grasses start to go down. When you're off the fairway, you're not going to lose as many discs. So hole one, if you look down here, you can see it's just an alley shot. There's the short yellow basket there. You're just going to want to position yourself somewhere down in the middle on the left side to set you up for the second shot. That's a good shot. You're really only looking to throw about 270 here. Actually, the further you go, the more you close up that second gap that you need to hit. Here's the short tee box for hole one. Today I'm only going to highlight several holes though from the longest tees because that's really what I'm interested in playing out here. However, there are two tees, a short and a long tee pad, as well as both baskets, a short basket and a long basket. Hole two, the long basket is up and over that hill. Here's the yellow basket. Here is hole two looking backwards from the yellow basket to the tee box. And you just have to navigate these trees when you're playing to the long basket. Hole three is a very long hole here. The long placement is 775, plus it plays, I think I would give it maybe 40 to 60 feet up as well. So it definitely plays well over 800 feet. You have to hit this tight gap. There's that dead tree up there and those two trees. If you can hit that dead tree, that's at about a little over 300 feet from here. However, with the elevation taken into consideration here, you got to throw about 360 really to make it to that stump. If you can get to those two trees there on the right side of the middle up there, that'll set you up for a good second shot. Okay, here we are on hole three still, looking at a good second shot. Here's those two trees, there's that dead stump. So the second shot, you just want to go right down the fairway here and follow that slight curve to the left, so it's a good backhand shot. And that'll set you up for your third shot, which is going to hopefully get you on top of that hill for a birdie look of 4 at a 5 par. All right, here we are in the fairway of 3. Just at the bend. This will be third shot there. And straight ahead and up that hill. Once again, that's going to play well over 350 feet. So you're normally just going to end at the bottom of that hill and then take your birdie shot from there. Here we are at hole 4. 365 from the long pad back here. There's the shorter pad there. This one is a good turn shot. You're going to want to go straight and have a late turn. This is going to fade out and put you by the red basket down there. This is a very difficult one. Some of the late turn there, and I made it way down, maybe circle 2. I at least made the gap, but there's a good shot. That's parked edge of circle 1. Hole 5, long one, very challenging. Elevation, trees, the whole 9 yards. You got to access the top of this hill from back here, and then go right and go way back down there into the woods. That effigy tree there is just a real royal pain. It's just so hard to not hit that. Oh, I just got spanked by the wind. Trees, and there's the red pin down there, and you can see a lake in the background too. Tough par 4. Hole 6, another very challenging par 4. 530 feet to the red basket, which is way over that hill and down either of those 2 lanes, which really, once you get down and see those lanes, they really are curvy. This is a very difficult one once again. That's actually way better. If you can make it to that lane over there, you've actually got a shot. And you're done. So let's take a look back. There's the 2 benches denoting the tee pads. So very difficult hole. Really got to have a good drive, and really it's all about that second shot. Be prepared to get your boo-boo kicked up here. You can go from good to bad really quick. So here's where my second shot landed, so this is good. It's going to actually lead to a birdie chance. Hole 7, once again, the elevation comes into play. I'd say that's almost 30 feet up. So you can add another 90 feet to the 260-foot shot and just call it 350. It's easily 340 to get up there. There's the red off on the right. There's the yellow one off on the left. Just going to try to drive this gap and see what we can do with it. Right up the middle, can't complain with that. This is looking back from hole 8. There's the yellow one, and way up on the hill up there, You can see the short tee pad. What a beautiful course. They really do a good job of keeping these fairways. Welcome to hole 9, which another one of these gully holes that you think is short, but it's not. The long pad position though, it is only 305 feet, but it's red basket way up there on the hill. The yellow basket is right around the corner there. You saw that. That's at 260. Well, once again, this is an uphill shot, and I can say the elevation, once again, you might as well add, well, at least 70 feet to that. So you're looking at 375 to that. Hole 10. Par 4, very long par 4, brought to you by Glide. Everybody's favorite disc store in Dane County in Madison by High Stand Park off Milwaukee Street. Go say hi to Mike and thank him for sponsoring this hole. Alright, so from this tee pad here, you can see the yellow basket at 360. And then you can see that bright yellow sign on that tree down there. That's a mando. You do have to go left of that mando. And the long basket is down in a steep right turn on that. If you make it to the yellow basket from here, you've got kind of a straight shot, but you still really can't go for it. So no matter what, to get a birdie here, you just kind of really got to get lucky on your third shot. Once again, this is about placement of the first shot so you can make your mando, and then having a good solid second shot will keep you at least at par. Looking back on hole 10, the mando hole, there's the short tee pad down at the bottom of the hill. At the top of the hill by that white sign, you can see the long tee pad. And in position you to, there's the mando. So really you've got to land really on top or past this hill to even see the basket there. And this would give you a pretty good shot to set up an easy birdie for 3. But most likely you're going to be coming through all these trees here, which is not good. Welcome to hole 11. Another one of these gullies that makes it look closer than it really is. That yellow basket, once again, they say it's 290. You can say it's well over 300 feet because of the elevation gain. And if you look at the sign there, you got to go up that steep hill to the left and then turn a little bit to the right to access the red basket. Okay, signature hole because of that Y tree straight across that shorter pad there. Really no straight shot here because of all the trees. It is only 335 feet and it's downhill to the long one, so you're thinking birdie. But let me tell you something about this hole from experience. The green slants away to the left so steeply that if you miss that birdie shot, you are looking at least a 2-putt. So this is one of those holes that you just play it for par. Otherwise, you're going to have, from your great drive, you're going to end up with a double or triple bogey. Hole 13, another big elevation gain. I'd say add another 70 feet onto this one, so it's actually about 340. Let's go one more under table. About as best as you can hope on this one. Here we are on hole 14. And there's the short pad straight ahead. Or crank on a backhand turn and have it go past that tree in the center down there that's kind of on the right side of the fairway. Pretty easy for a par 4 to get a birdie on this one. Now we're on 14 here, and we're standing on the short tee pad. You can see the red basket straight ahead. The yellow basket there. Pretty decently easy to get to that yellow basket. But if you can land out here somewhere, and actually I prefer to kind of end up on the top of this hill because it gives you a really nice flat footing to just snap one right at that red basket down there, using that hill as a backdrop. All right, hole 15. Yet again, another par 4, which is pretty much all these holes out here. 500 feet, elevation up and down. You notice on the sign, you got to go straight down this gap here, fade left, and then you've kind of got to really turn one to the right a little bit, or really get it to hold straight, or have a forehand on your second shot, and then go ahead. It's again beautiful. So hole 15, it is birdieable. I've birdied it, but here's the gap you need to hit from either of those two tee pads. And then this is where you're going to swing it out about 290 feet, start fading left. That'll lead you right to the yellow basket, which is just a par 3. That's definitely birdieable. Otherwise, you got to navigate all these trees. You can see the red basket down there on the crest of that hill. You got to navigate these trees on your second shot just to give you an upshot to save par at 4. Otherwise, you're a right turn. But from here, see, I have a pretty good little forehand flick that I can sizzle right at the basket, and that gives me a shot for birdie with just a death putt going down. You missed that one, you got a 90-footer uphill, which is going to be 150 feet because it's 60 feet up a hill. Now here's the death putt I'm talking about on 15. So otherwise you are going to end up sailing right past it, end up way down there by that tree. With a rise in the hill there, there's the red, the yellow is at 250. Difficult gap to hit. Easier for a forehand than a backhand, unless you've got a nice straight hyzer flip shot with a mid. Up here closer on 16, you can see that if you get off to the right side, there's quite a few more trees than if you can come in on the left side. So even though forehand is kind of the shape for the shot, the fade of the forehand is going to lead you into all these little trees that you got to get through and or then deal with to get a birdie putt. Which is kind of why a turned backhand can slide you down this alley I'm walking right here on its fade, give you a good skip off the sand, and put you in there for a birdie shot. Hole 17 is deceiving. It's another one of these doggone par 3s that you really just kind of count on birdieing. It never really happens. This one, it's only 300 feet to the long basket. As you can see, you got to shoot this lane. It's wide in the middle. It's a tight gap at the end. You got to go, just decide you're going to go either right or left of that tree in the center down there with the leaves. You kind of want to be by that tree in the sun way back there. That's at least going to be at about 280. And this does play uphill, and it's always into the wind here. So it's very difficult. There is a left lane. I don't know why you would want to choose that. So just throw straight and good luck. Hole 18, definitely a signature hole here. at Wilderness Campground Resort. It's 880 feet to the long basket. You have to navigate, you go down this elevated hill here, and you're going to want to turn it really steeply to the right if you can get way down there at about 300 feet. Left and then straight again. And just a signature hole, very difficult. This is like the opposite of hole 3, which is you're playing uphill. So going for a long late turn here. There's my late turn. That's the one right in the center. From the yellow basket. But anyway, it opens up again here in the middle, obviously. And there's the red basket there. There it is. So, unfortunately, this blue one here is my third shot, which is still okay because, once again, this is a par 5. So I can Anyway, this has been JC Uncle Jim. Thanks. This is my tour of the Wilderness Campground Resort in Montello. Get up here and check it out, and make sure to thank them for building this wonderful course.